Welcome, seekers of knowledge and understanding. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of hypnosis. You may have read an insightful article about it, which unpacks its mysteries and dispels common misconceptions, such as the age-old question, can you hypnotize someone against their will? Today, let's expand on that conversation and delve deeper. Now, you might be thinking, I know the basic idea. It's about getting into a trance-like state and being highly suggestible, right? That's correct. But let's clarify some terms first. Hypnosis comes from the Greek word hypnos, which means sleep. But don't be misled. You're not unconscious during hypnosis. Rather, you're in a heightened state of concentration and openness to suggestions. Let's unpack that a bit more. When you're hypnotized, you're in tune with your unconscious mind. You're hyper-focused and susceptible to suggestions. But here's the crucial part. Only if you're willing to be. No one can be hypnotized against their will. Just as you can't be forced to sleep when you're not tired, hypnosis works along the same lines. Let's get into a bit of the history. Hypnosis has been around since ancient civilizations. Yes, it's that old. The priests back in those days used techniques similar to hypnotic induction during their religious ceremonies and healing rituals. So, hypnosis in one form or another has been helping humans for centuries. Now, onto the process of hypnosis itself. You might envision it as a scene from a movie where a hypnotist waves a pendulum and commands, "You are getting sleepy." Well, real-life hypnosis is not so dramatic. It's divided into 3 stages: induction, deepening, and suggestion. During the induction phase, the hypnotist guides you to a relaxed state of mind. They might use various relaxation techniques and mental imagery to achieve this. Once you're relaxed and focused, the hypnotist moves on to the deepening phase. Here, the idea is to further enhance your relaxation and guide you to focus inwardly. It's like taking you from the shallow end of a pool to the deeper end. You're still in the water, but now you're ready to dive deep. The final stage is suggestion. This is when the hypnotist gives suggestions intended to help you make positive changes. Now, this isn't about the hypnotist commanding you to do something. You are not a puppet under their control. Instead, it's more of a guided journey where the hypnotist is your navigator, but you're the one driving the car. Interestingly, there's something called self-hypnosis, where you guide yourself into a hypnotic state and give yourself suggestions. Think of it like meditating with a specific goal in mind. Now, on the topic of willing participants and hypnosis, I'd like to emphasize once more, you cannot be hypnotized if you do not wish to be. Your willpower plays a crucial role in the process. Let me share some case studies. In a study published in the International Journal of Clinical and Experimental Hypnosis, researchers discovered that a person's motivation and expectations significantly impacted their hypnotizability. This is echoed in another study from Consciousness and Cognition that stated individuals who are motivated and expect to be hypnotized demonstrate increased suggestibility. Now let's explore the factors that influence a person's susceptibility to hypnosis. A person's hypnotizability, or how easily they can be hypnotized, is influenced by numerous elements. These factors include their attitude towards hypnosis, their motivation to be hypnotized, and their expectations. As you might expect, those with a positive attitude towards hypnosis are more likely to experience successful hypnosis. Similarly, individuals who are motivated and expect to be hypnotized are more receptive to hypnotic induction. It's important to note, though, that hypnotizability isn't a one-size-fits-all trait. Just like with other psychological characteristics, it varies among individuals. Studies suggest that only about 10–15% of the population is highly hypnotizable, while another 10–15% is difficult to hypnotize. So the notion that everyone can be hypnotized isn't entirely accurate. This brings us to some common misconceptions about hypnosis. There's a myth that people under hypnosis are asleep or unconscious. This isn't true. Hypnosis is a state of heightened focus and awareness. Although a person under hypnosis may appear to be sleeping, they're fully conscious and aware of their surroundings. Another myth is that one can get stuck in a hypnotic state. This is also untrue. Hypnosis is a natural state of relaxation and focus, much like being engrossed in a good book or daydreaming. You can't become permanently stuck in a hypnotic state any more than you can get stuck in a daydream. Now let's touch on a crucial aspect of hypnosis, the ethical and legal considerations. It's a given that trying to hypnotize someone against their will breaches the code of conduct set forth by the American Society of Clinical Hypnosis. Such an action is not only morally wrong, but can lead to harmful consequences like distress or psychological trauma. From a legal perspective, trying to hypnotize someone without their consent can lead to serious repercussions. It could be considered as an assault or invasion of privacy, leading to potential criminal charges or civil lawsuits. Professionals who attempt to hypnotize clients without consent could face disciplinary actions, including the loss of their license and expulsion from professional organizations. So, to conclude, the individual's will is indeed the key determinant in the success of the hypnotic process. Hypnosis is a cooperative process dependent on the subject's willingness to participate. Trying to hypnotize someone against their will is ethically and legally unacceptable. Remember, the power of will stands strong. I hope our conversation today has given you a deeper understanding of hypnosis and its various facets. If you have more questions or if there's another topic you'd like me to delve into, feel free to ask. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring.